Okay.
Shooter, are you ready? Stand by.
I haven't shot it yet.
Okay. Got somebody.
What up, YouTube? Gunner South here today. We've seen a lot of videos about this para, but I wanted to show y'all what I had done to this. So I've done a lot of talk about what I'd like to do to this gun and how it's a good starter pistol, but it needs some work. It needs some additional parts to really become what I would think is an ideal pistol to shoot in competition. And how straight out of the box it's good to go. Right out of the box it's good to go. I did a lot of complaining about the trigger, and I have remedied the trigger with a Guncraft trigger. I have put an extended slide release on it. I got a little grip tape, and I got a 17-pound mainspring in it. I attempted to change out the sear spring, but have not yet found one that works. But the biggest thing I wanted to show you is that previously I had a GI rear sight, and I've recently upgraded that rear sight to this Novak style adjustable rear. You'll also notice that when I did that, I flat topped it too. I had the Gunsmith go ahead and flat top it. So I'll go into a little bit of detail about that, but first let's just take a look at it. You know, first impressions seeing this when I got it back from the Gunsmith is just how much more expensive this thing looks now without having that rear GI sight. The lines on it are just cleaner. They look like a more expensive 1911. It just does. So, you know, the sight picture on it has gotten better too for competition. You know, we can look at the previous videos and see how, you know, there's so much more black back here. Before it would be silver up to about right here, and then you would be able to line it up. But now you've got all this extra black, and for competition shooting, that's good, right? You want to be able to pull it up, because when you're competition shooting, this is really all about you see, I would think. I mean, at least that's me. You know, you don't really see the whole back here. When you're focused in on the black, and when you're having, you know, silver up to here, that's one thing, and it's a little more distracting. But when you get a whole black, it's a cleaner look. So it is a Novak style. It is a Dawson precision rear adjustable for 1911. You got your windage, you got your up down. It's ramped, I guess, for carry. And I already have a Dawson precision front up here. I think that's what it comes with. And then let's look at the flat topping a little bit. So flat topping comes in, let's say that's about like 8 or 9 lines. Really just kind of rounds off the top there. Before, you'll have to look at the previous videos, you could, you know, just was a round top. Sort of flattens it out. Now, the advantage, some people say, is it breaks this up and it doesn't glare in your eyes, but that's not why I did it. I did it because it looks cool. And actually, I was going to tri-top. Let's talk about what I didn't do. I was going to tri-top it, which is a legal IDPA modifications. Flat topping and tri-topping are legal. And you do them because that's basically your only form of slide lightning that's legal. But this particular slide, whether it be out of spec or whatever reason, I originally wanted a LPA Bomar style back here, but with the Series 80 safety, that wasn't going to happen. Gunsmith called me. He said, "Look, I can't do that. That cut, it would ruin the slide." You know, he had showed me his sights on his 1911 that were this style, and I said, "Yeah, go for it." He also told me that he would not be able to tri-top it. Just same sort of deal. He said you wouldn't be able to, because it would eventually, you know, it would ruin the slide. So I didn't get the tri-topping. I did get the flat topping, and I got a Novak style rear. And honestly, besides just some aesthetics, I don't care at the end of the day. This is great. Sight picture is great. This actually looks very nice as well, so I'm happy with it. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that. So now we've got the upgrades we've made to this para. We've got a Guncraft aluminum trigger. We have a 17-pound hammer spring, and we have attempted to trade out the sear spring, but haven't gotten that working yet. So about the only upgrade remaining. Oh, and we also have an extended slide release, and we put a new rear sight on it, new adjustable rear sight, and flat topped it. Duh. And then the only remaining upgrade that I want to perform on this gun is that out of the box with your production sear, you got a little bit of creep in there, just a touch of creep. It's not quite the snap with pressure right after pressure. There's a little bit of creep in there, and you know, if I were to get a hammer and sear set to replace the factory ones, you can clean that up, and you could then have really a phenomenal trigger. That said, I'm not complaining about this trigger. It's about a 3.5 pound trigger, and I've been competing. I've shot it 1 week. The sights appear to be on already. I might have to dial it in a little bit, but wanted to show you the upgrade we did to this pair of 1911 P14 45, and I think this really takes this gun to the next level. And then the only final upgrade would be the sear and hammer, and that's just, we're waiting on funds to do that. But right now, it's great pistol to shoot 90 PA CDP. So that's all I got today. I do have an additional project going on that I'll just show you that as a hint, that I'm going to be trying out for this gun, but I will make another video for that. So if you'll just go ahead and subscribe, give me a like, make a comment, ask me any questions you want to about this gun, I appreciate it, and I'll make some more videos. Thanks a lot, guys.